Hello, thank you for tuning in to this week's section of reads. This should be on the YouTube channel James 13 Wicca, in case you're seeing it somewhere else. The decks and the dice, that information will be below. Other than that, if you'd like a reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below as well. Same email. Thank you very much for tuning in, and let's go ahead and get into your choice. Hello, Gemini. Thank you very much for tuning in to this week's read. These readings are valid for whenever you come to them. That being said, what do we have for Gemini? The World card right off the bat. So a whole new era coming in for you. Your card came out too, the Lover's card. So this can be a beautiful thing for you. Okay. If this is so good, though, why are you so apprehensive of it? You got a lot of success right in front of you. A lot of success going forward. I think you know what it entails, though. What does that mean? Okay. It's not a repeat, but it's similar to something you've done before. Okay. So, if I could get a really easy analogy, it's kind of like you went through college and there were certain courses you didn't like, but you did what you needed to do, you got through them. It's kind of like there's something here where maybe I have to go through a training session at work or something, and it's like I don't really want to do it, but I know this is how I'll get into this next level, and I know that I can do it. I just don't like the process that I have to go through to get there. I feel like that's literally what I'm looking at. And it's kind of like, it's stressful. I don't like it, but I can do it. Whatever it is, I feel like not easily. I feel like it's in your wheelhouse to succeed. In the way I feel like if this is hitting, if I do this path, I'll get what I want. Are there other possibilities? You have other possibilities, but like this is most likely to work. This is most likely to not only get what I want, to help me keep what I want, though. Most likely. I feel like this is most likely to work. Okay. I feel like I'm not wanting to go forward. I feel like I'm like, maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. I feel like I'm playing the maybe tomorrow game. Maybe tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow. You got success coming forward. It's waiting. It's kind of like, if this is a job thing, it's almost like, if you want that, we want this. It's one of those things. It's kind of like, I know that they're not going to listen to me or go with me on these other options I can see. So if I want it, I know they're not negotiating with me. They're just, I have to do it there. I don't feel like you have to do anything, but if I really want to get it, it's more likely I'm going to get it if I do it per their terms. You know what you need to do. There's success here. It's like it's here. This card. It's here. It's like, I don't want to do it their way though. That's, I think, the big apprehension. I don't want to do it their way. I want to do it my way. I want to do it my way. But if I like see this, it looks like a fence. It's the Knight of Wands. If I want to get in, I gotta go through the process. But victory is there for me. And I feel like you know that. The victory is there. So, it's more of a question, are you going to step forward on this? I feel like a lot of you have already made up your mind. I feel like a lot of you already have. Because you got the World coming in with the Five of Wands. I feel like, all right, it's either do it or don't. Which am I going to choose? it's kind of like the bus system. Maybe I don't have to take this time. I don't have to take this trip, but do I really want to wait for the next one? Because some buses come every hour. Some buses come once a day. Some buses come once a week. Some buses come once a month. Or should I say, some buses are seasonal. This might be the last one for this season, I have to wait for it to go around a year before it starts up again. You know what version is true for you. I feel like it's kind of like I either need to do it or need to let it go. I feel very strongly with that. If I step forward, someone is going to present me with a plan. Oh. You can work with that. I get that you can. I don't know if you're going to enjoy it, but you can work with it. And this is going to build confidence, their confidence in you. This is going to build their confidence in you. For whatever reason, it's just how it's working. Some people, they just have that. They need to see the proof before they believe. That's just how this is. Your moment is coming up. The energy, it's still not moving very fast yet. Maybe that's part of it. You show your value here. There's a moment here where there is... it seems like there's some negotiability. Be careful. This is where this is either going to pass or fail for you. You're going to know what they want from you. You're going to know. I feel like the shortcut will sooner or later be seen. You have the ability to use your Wheel of Fortune energy, whatever that means, and kind of do it the way you want to, and kind of stray off plan, but still hit the check marks. Sooner or later, that's going to be apparent that you did that. That's not going to stay a secret. I don't see that working for you in the long run. This situation is looking for predictability and dependability. Predictability is not something that Gemini is usually known for. You guys are, that moment you find what other people can't find, you move forward in the way that you want. This wants to know where you're going and know that they can depend that you're going to go the way where they want you to go. That Wheel of Fortune energy is going to burn you sooner or later if you use it. You got to do what you feel is right. This other version is doable. It's not as bad as it seems, but you know how to do this. I keep getting, you know how to do this. Go with that King of Pentacle energy. There's healing with that. Does it say healing? Yeah. This will get you where you want to go. I also feel like I don't have to overachieve here. So if you're one of those people that like to be an overachiever, that can make this a lot worse. You don't have to do that. This, whatever this is, I feel like when I'm looking at it, at the end of the day, it's either success or failure, pass or fail. It's either yes or no. It's not, there's no how good did you do, there's no how bad did you do. It's either you did it or you didn't. It's kind of like we either had dinner or we didn't. It's kind of like that's it. There's no like we had enough dinner or we had a good dinner. That's not a factor. It's not. It's either you got something to eat or you didn't. I don't know. It's pass or fail here. So you don't have to overexceed expectations. That's not gonna make a difference. I don't know what to say about that. So it's almost like, you know, if somebody's teaching you how to do something, you may impress them. They may like you a lot, but when it goes over to the person you're going to be actually working with, all they see is that either you did it right or you did it wrong. They're seeing yes, good, no, bad. That's all they're seeing. That's all they're seeing is what I keep getting. There's a lot more that's going to come from this situation. Your talents will shine later if you get through the hard part. I feel like you probably already know that. That's why you're even going for this. It's getting through the difficult part. It's showing what they want to see. It's doing it the way they want it to be done. If you use that Wheel of Fortune energy, I just feel like it's going to snap back at you. That's going to result in a fail, is what I keep getting. Sooner or later, it's going to result in a fail. And once you get the fail, it's just over. What is that last thing? Okay. There's going to be a point in this situation where if you get where you want to get, you'll be able to move on from it and you'll be able to take this somewhere else. What does that mean? So one example, doesn't mean you're doing this, is just an analogy. It's almost like learning how to do something at one job, and that once you get there and you got the accolades and you got the proof, you got the experience behind you, then you could go somewhere else that's more fitting for what you want. People do this every now and then. I don't know if it's right for you or not, but it's like learning something one place via their rules and knowing how to do it, and then moving on from it. It's like being graceful, doing it the way they want it done. And then the Fool card coming in with the Five of Pentacles, kind of like, all right, I got what I wanted here. I did what I was going to do here. Now I'm going to go somewhere else, and I'm going to do it on my terms somewhere else. This reminds me of somebody that they learned how to do something at one job, and then they started their own business with the knowledge that they knew. They started it at a lot smaller level, but that's basically why they were even there, just to learn how to do it. When they felt that they learned enough and they had enough connections, they went and they started their own. And it worked out for them. I don't know if that's an option for you or not. Because I get that, like, all the studying you're doing in this situation benefits what you want later. There's something, you're Gemini. I'll never know all the options you're going to see. I'll never see them all. I'm not a Gemini. But you're going to take this information and you're going to develop it and put it somewhere that works and makes sense for you later. It's just adhering to the rules as you need to, in the sense of learning what you need to learn and getting all the angles and everything you need while you're doing that, to where you successfully complete whatever this is and you attain whatever goal you want with this situation, so that you can morph it and change it into something else later. That's the Ace of Cups at the end. So that's long-term goal. Then this, just to be fair, this might not even be something you're thinking of or aware of at the moment, but by making this successful movement through this situation and getting through this, you'll attain your original goal, but something else will show up that's even better for you later. That's the point. I think that's what they're saying. You're Gemini. Who knows what's going to show up tomorrow or next week or next year? You got to get there before you find it, because you see things that most people don't. And they're saying if you're able to do this and adhere to the rules that they are setting, which you can, I'm not saying you're going to like it, but you can, it'll pay you back tenfold at least, if not more. It'll be worth it. All right. I'm going to shut this down here. Hope that helps. Thank you very much for watching. If you'd like a direct reading from me, shoot me an email, jamesforastral@gmail.com. That's James the number 4, astral@gmail.com. If you're interested in the donation information, that's below, same email. Thanks again for watching. Have a great day.